Hello there, everyone, and welcome to UC Overtime. My name is Jermaine Trotter.
And I'm Corinne Bush. We are so excited to be bringing you to the UC sporting events this semester.
Wednesday made for a tight battle for the women's soccer team as they went up against Empire 8 competitor St. John Fisher College. Utica started strong in the first half, keeping the ball on St. John Fisher's side for the most part, but just under 20 minutes in, a score was made by Cardinals forward.
Utica responded, tying the score at 8.5 minutes after the Cardinals' goal from Kayla Mochek. The score stood tied until Fisher took the lead with a late goal at 86 minutes in. The Pioneers goalie Courtney Connolly made 11 saves, breaking the top 10 for career saves in program history.
St. John Fisher walked away with the win, leaving Utica at 2-2 in the Empire 8 standings.
The Women's Volleyball Breast Cancer Awareness Day that was scheduled for this past Saturday has been moved to this weekend for their upcoming game against St. John Fisher. The team, however, still held the tri-team tournament over the weekend. In the team's first game against SUNY Poly, they swept in the first two sets of the matchup, winning the first set by a margin of 6 and the second by an 8-point margin. The third set would be a nail-biter. Coming out of a timeout, Hannah Johnson got Utica into the lead with a 23-22 lead. This set ended in a win for the Pioneers, the final score being 25-22. Utica walked away with a triumphant 3-0 set score, making the Pioneers victorious for the game against SUNY Poly. Let's now get the inside scoop on UC's second game, where they went head-to-head against King College.
That one goes off. Laporte takes it.
Utica became the first queens of the first two sets against King's College, with the margins far enough that Kings could not catch up. In the next two sets, King's College would turn the tables, defeating the Pioneers by 9 both times. In an intense final set, it looked like King's College was going to walk away with this one, carrying a 12-4 lead. UC would keep themselves alive by scoring the next point. But this did not seem like enough as the Monarchs reached match point, forcing UC to call a timeout. After the timeout, the Pioneers would go on an incredible 7-point run to tie the set at 14. The team held on for another 4 volleys, but were unable to pull out. The wins at King's College took the set 18-16, along with the match 3-2. The Pioneers came in second place in the tournament with a record of 1-1 on that day. On Monday, the women's soccer team, in partnership with Team Impact, held a signing ceremony. Their newest member, a 12-year-old from Ilion. Team Impact is a nonprofit organization that works to improve the quality of life for children facing life-threatening illnesses. Joined by her family, Ariana Labella joined the team as number 27. Let's take a look at the signing ceremony.
I would like to welcome everyone here today to the Hutton Sports Dome. We are very excited about a big signing to the Utica College women's soccer team. We have recruited an outstanding young woman to help propel our program to the next level. We are thrilled to have joined forces with Team Impact, a national organization that helps pair kids with chronic and serious illnesses to college athletic teams across the country. Our team has done a tremendous job helping Anna feel a part of the Utica College women's soccer team throughout COVID with Zoom calls, messaging, and social media. We are very excited to announce the newest member of the Utica College women's soccer team, Ariana Labella. Anna is 12 years old and comes to us from Ilion, New York. We are so excited to have you join us, Anna. How do you feel?
Excited.
Are you? We're so excited.
Me too.
So is Carter. We're so excited to have you join our family. And here with Anna today is her mother, Jessica, her father, Robert, and her brother, Carter. Anna, we would like to present you with this Utica College women's soccer jersey and invite you to please sign a national letter of intent.
Stand up.
Can you put it on? You can throw it over that.
Throw it over the hoodie.
Take it off. So we are so excited for you to be joining our team. We can't wait to see you more and to be able to celebrate adding you to our roster and to see you at more games and practices in the future.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming today, especially the girls on the team and you and your family. We're so excited to have you join us. And then you can put your jersey on, and then you get to actually sign a national letter of intent right here.
You gotta sign your letter.
And you get to sign. Thank you, everyone.
It's official. Let me get out of the way.
It's long. It's a long journey. With honest type of cancer, Ewing sarcoma, it's a lot of hospital stays, a lot of, chemotherapy. It's extensive. It's, not one chemo once a month like a lot of them. It's, very strenuous on her. So having the girls to give her, someone to talk to that's not nurses or adults and doctors, mom and dad, it's great for her because it's, she feels free to open up and have fun and be a kid and talk about whatever kids talk about. So it's amazing for her, because she does spend a lot of time going through this in hospitals, around nurses, and away from her normal friends, because she has to be very, especially with the whole COVID on top of it, she's got to be very isolated. And it gives her someone to talk to and have fun and play games or whatever they do.
Definitely.
And
Sorry,
these-
go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
These girls play a huge impact. All of them. I mean, you guys might not notice it, but she looks forward to all the Zoom calls and the snaps and all the conversations, and it plays a huge factor. When you're down and then you have somebody help and build you up, I mean, girls are amazing for what you do.
It lifts her spirits, definitely.
Yes. Amen.
I would say probably it would be like now because, they're back on the field, they're back playing games. She had more opportunities to come to games, possibly come to practice. Anna used to love playing soccer, and now she can't. So the next best thing is be able to root for a team that she admires and watch as they do what she can't do. It's uplifting for her.
But still being part of that team.
So, now we can start doing that stuff, and it's not just the Zoom. She can actually be, physically present now to that stuff.
Congratulations, Ariana. Ariana will be joining the Pioneers for practices and will also be with the team before and after games.
Alrighty, your UC Pioneers men's soccer team is on a 2-win winning streak headed into their matchup against Kuka College. The last time these two teams matched up was over 10 years ago, and the outcome was a 3-2 Pioneers victory. The game is set to take place on Wednesday, October 20th at 7 p.m. at your very own Gaetano Stadium.
The Utica College women's hockey team is getting prepared for their first action of the season tomorrow night at the Utica Memorial Auditorium in an exhibition matchup against SUNY Cortland. Puck drop is scheduled for 7 p.m. The team looks to build off their 6-7 record from last year, especially since a lot of the players from last year are still on the roster heading into this season.
After tomorrow night's game, the Pioneer will have one more X-Division game against Northwich this Saturday on the road After that matchup, the Pioneers will have a week off to prepare for their regular season home opener against the powerhouse Elmira Soaring Eagles, a game you will not want to miss.
After a bounce-back win against Elmira on Saturday, your Lady Pioneers soccer team is set to go on a road trip against Keuka College this Wednesday. The game will start at 7 p.m. and the team will look to start a winning streak with this matchup.
Tonight at 7, UC field hockey team will take on Hartwood College on the road again. On the road again. They will then return home this Saturday to take on Huntington College at 3 p.m. at Catano Stadium. Come out and support.
The women's volleyball team will be back in action also this Friday on the road against Nazareth College at 7 p.m. They will then return home to battle St. John Fisher at the Clark Athletic Center at 5 p.m. You do not want to miss it.
Saturday night, the men's hockey team will play SUNY Cortland. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. The game is in Amerisuit's jersey night. Fans can bid on their favorite player's jersey. The auction begins at $95 and ends at $300. All proceeds go to the Carl M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund of Central New York. And that's all the UC Sports we have for you this week.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with everything going on in UC Athletics. And always remember to fear the moose.